there's always incidents. I know as administrators this season, as we've got into the tail end, you guys have been busy. I think both teams that are involved in that race for promotion, as in Moors FC and Scotland FC, have been involved in abandoned matches. There have been a few incidences of controversy around that. As a league, you've put in so much work in your tenure to try and make it marketable. That community aspect, as much as it brings that passion, sometimes that passion can boil over and create this incident. How have you, or how are you guys managing these controversies that have started to crop up, and the counter allegations? You'll hear more saying, no, it's Scotland who are sending players, guys to our team, Scotland going the other way. As a league, how do you maintain your neutrality primarily and your objectivity when actually trying to handle these issues?
I think it's expected that you have such an environment, especially where you have two good teams competing for promotion. But what is important is that football is run using rules and regulations. So as administrators, we must stick to the rules and regulations. And if a team goes wayward, you then have to correct using the rules and regulations. These things, they do happen even in the Premier League, our own league, even in Europe, they do happen. But what is important is how do you then manage such a situation? I'll give an example of Norton Community. I think that's the one that was widely talked about, where there were allegations of players getting paid and the coaches getting paid. What we did as a league was to write to them and say, we have heard you have suspended these players. We are an interested party because we are the management committee. When you finish your investigations, please let us know.
But as a league, when you hear of allegations, at what point do you guys then decide this needs to be looked at from our own maybe league perspective?
Allegations are thrown every day. They are thrown at us, but when there is no evidence, it's difficult for us to say.
So someone has to present evidence?
Yes, you have to present evidence. So with no evidence, you just have to. We've had meetings with Moors, we've had meetings with Scotland, both teams. They know our position, and we try to monitor. We are there at every match. Like today, we'll go to Rufaro, and the other guys will go to Mkushi. And we also said we are going to have Premier Soccer League referees taking care of those matches. So until the end of the season. So it's going to happen for the top 4 teams. And these are all efforts to try and manage the perceptions that matches are being sold.
I think those perceptions also obviously naturally come around as well when a lot of money is being thrown around. You did say, football is about money. Is there a concern as well when you hear these allegations that teams might be offering other teams money to throw games? And obviously you can go to Rufaro and watch, but in the conversations with Moors or Scotland, what reassurances have you gotten, if any, that none of this underhand tactics or skullduggery involving the use of money is happening?
If you are in leadership and you hear something and you ignore, then that's a problem. So when you hear something, then you have to take action. That's the reason why we sat down with these teams and make them aware of the rules of the game and the need to have a fair play. So that if they then commit an offense, we have at least warned them. When we take action, we knew we have told them before, and it's not new. So yes, these things are coming, a lot of them, but we have to manage. Our primary concern at the moment is to make sure that the best team is promoted to the Premier Soccer League, not the ones that pay for results.
Speaking about the best team getting promoted, obviously just a handful of games left in the season, and obviously temperatures are reaching boiling point. There's a lot of pressure. I think yesterday on radio, David, we were talking about Scotland dangling $10,000 as a promotion bonus, 1,500 for winning bonuses, and all those different things. But there's an outstanding issue involving Scotland and Karoi United. How urgent are you guys treating this, given how it could potentially affect the title run in. But some people might be like, you know what, let's get this sorted out so that we don't have a situation where potentially we get to the end of the season and then we say, oh no,
You're not the winners.
you're not the winners because we've decided to award 3 points. Is there any pressure for you guys to maybe resolve this quickly? And how far is the disciplinary process, if you're at liberty to share with us?
Yes, I can share with you. No pressure on us at all because, like I said, there are rules and regulations. We set up a disciplinary committee which set and heard the matter. So they are finalizing, and they have 30 days to dispose of the matter. So they are still within the 30 days. The unfortunate thing is that the secretary of the disciplinary committee is out of the country, and we are told is supposed to come Thursday or Friday this week. And thereafter, they will call up the two teams to appear before them again and issue out the verdict. So we are within the 30 days, so there's nothing to worry about us. And the anxiety is there, obviously. They want to know the outcome. We are also, we want to know the outcome because we don't know. We are not part of the DC. We don't interfere with what the DC does.
There have been question marks. Yeah?
I felt, Chairman, this case has taken too long. Because we have had issues in different leagues and in terms of these kind of issues. By now, ingada yakatopera. Nyaya yacho vanhu vari kutamba pasina pressure because pane vamwe vanenge vakutya kuti if this happens, which means it's appetite, because you know when teams wants to gain promotion and this kind of issues zinofanira kuti dzitombori munzira ndopaipa kuzotanga futi kuenda kumacourts PSA yakunonoka kutanga because mumwe anenge achichallenge kuti no, this game should have been done this because ABC because there are a lot of technicalities. There are a lot of technicalities dzinozobuda. Remember at one time Simba, when it wanted to get promoted together in Douglas Warriors, and pakata futi this kind of same issues, and so we don't want these kind of issues to keep on crippling in, and these are issues zinofana nziganya yotopera, then we continue playing, and because atikuziya kuti chakaita kuti vatore time yakareba vasati vaningina chi, and these are kind of issues that clubs also they should get to be told kuti kana zvikanonoka kubuda zvinozobuda after so much time, because iko zvinezvi mukabvunza munhu wemoza anongoti vakamirira kuti titange Scotland itange yakuisa 7 kana kuti 10 so that yotibata pagoal difference yovepo mapoints.
Maybe because David has raised the issue of such cases propping up almost every season, and probably this season being the highest recorded number of cases in the northern region. So maybe as the chairman, what do you think should be done to ensure that we don't have such cases?
It's very difficult to say we are not going to have these cases. We will have these cases because incidences do happen. Like I said, it happens everywhere, even in Europe. But the issue is, how do you handle the matter after it has happened? I take care of what he's saying, that it has taken too long. But I've also indicated that we are still within the 30-day period that we are supposed to dispose of the matter. And also one other thing that is of importance, these disciplinary committee members don't work for us. They come on part-time. They are fully employed somewhere, and the secretary is out of the country. We can't really do anything. If they were there, all the other cases, we disposed of them quickly. But this one, and I understand its importance, but the coincidence of him going away and taking long, what I can assure the nation is that by the end of this week, you will definitely have the verdict.
It's your premier football show, The Couch, Wednesday at 9 p.m. Konapo, Ipapo, Pazetium Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.
Konapo, Ipapo, Pazetium Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.